There's not many films that have an excellent story and an awesome ending, but in 1995, The Usual Suspects was released, and well, it checked both boxes for me. Now, The Usual Suspects stars Kevin Spacey and is a solid crime thriller with an excellent cast, a great storyline, and one of the best endings of any movie in the 90s. The movie follows a group of thieves as they're put into a lineup together, and then ultimately are recruited by an elusive, dangerous criminal named Kaiser Sosa. Much of the movie and why it works so well was done with the twist at the end, which we didn't see a ton of twist if you remember back in the 90s, if you were alive at that time. Now, as the movie progresses, we learn more and more about Kaiser Sosa, and the writers do an incredible job really building up his mystique and also misdirecting the audience to believe that Keaton, played by Gabriel Byrne, is actually Kaiser Sosa. This really culminates at the end when Detective Dave Kujan, played by Chaz Palminteri, believed he solved the riddle. However, in the final scene, we see Detective Kujan drop his coffee mug after staring at the bulletin board and realizing many of the details from Verbal's story came from words on the board, like Redfoot, for example. In the final scene, we see Verbal begin to start walking normally and go from weak, disabled man to ruthless criminal mastermind. It's truly a great twist and really comes before every movie once again started doing this. Nowadays, you pretty much look for it in TV shows and movies, and so it's extremely difficult to do well, I think, at this point, because writers really struggle to do it these days. Now, looking back on the twist and rewatching the movie, I do think that I'm sort of grading this on a little bit of a time curve, because if it came out today, it maybe wouldn't have been as great as it was in the 90s. Still, though, the movie was excellent, just excluding the ending. I have to mention the supporting cast was very good. Actors like Stephen Baldwin, Benicio del Toro, very young Benicio del Toro, Pete Postlewaite, Chaz Palminteri, of course, and the Chicken Man himself, Giancarlo Esposito. And it's funny because I don't remember him at all being in this movie, but again, he didn't have a huge role. Now, much of the strength of this movie throughout it had to do with the interactions and the way the story unfolded, flashing back at the right points to give viewers just enough info as Verbal told his story. Today, we just don't see many good crime movies like this, like we did in the 90s, where we had Goodfellas, Casino, Heat. Crime movies tend to rely heavily on special effects, cheesy dialogue today, as well as having like 100-pound girl beating up a guy who's 6'6", 300 pounds. If you've seen this movie, let me know. Are you a fan? Thanks for watching.